What if someone told you that you had a second chance at life, but that you wouldn't get it because someone else threw it away? This is what is happening every day when thousands are dying and taking their organs with them instead of donating them. However, there is a solution to this ongoing and growing problem. Donation has the potential to save several lives from just the life of one person. Not only will the recipient be affected, but a mom's child, a woman's husband, and many other friends and family. Through extensive research, I aim to share statistics about organ donation, as well as persuade you to become an organ donor yourself. I will cover the benefits of organ donation and how to become a donor. According to the United Network for Organ Sharing, or UNOS, donation is the act of taking organs or tissue from one person and placing them into another. By doing so, the recipient has a second chance at life, while the donor and their family are able to find peace through the closure of helping others. Donors are able to donate almost any organ, including their heart, liver, kidneys, and so much more. While surveys have shown that 90% of people agree that organ donation is good, only 40% of the population in the U.S. are actually registered. There is also an uneven distribution of donors throughout the country. While some 80% of people in Alaska were registered in 2012, only 13% were in New York. People do often avoid the subject of donation, however, for a number of reasons. According to the Atlantic Media Company, psychologists have studied that people think by planning your death will cause it to happen prematurely. There is also paranoia about how doctors will treat patients once they learn that the patient is an organ donor, as well as the controversy behind the term of brain dead. Brain death is when the brain loses complete function and lacks the ability to communicate with the body. Brain death requires the patient to be on a ventilator, essentially keeping them alive. According to the Donor Recovery Network, people who watch dramatic medical shows are more likely to underestimate the morals of the doctors, prompting them to not donate. Rest assured that these are just misconceptions, and that the patient's own health is the number one concern of the physician. While there are many other barriers that may hinder people from becoming donors, the risk of taking your organs with you after you die is not worth it. According to UNOS, there are currently 120,000 people on the transplant waiting list, and roughly 25 people will die every day because they have not received an organ in time. This is often a topic that people try to avoid, but is one that needs to be addressed. There are several ways you can become a donor, whether it be a quick registration online or a visit to your DMV. By becoming an organ donor, you can potentially save the lives of almost 10 people, giving them a second chance at life that might have been taken away otherwise. As the Donor Recovery Network says, people are never too old to save lives, so don't let the doubts or questions stop you from helping someone in need.